Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and towing the slab, number 57. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
That one 95 to finish him off.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off-speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1-2. Check on the runner. Bazzana dives back in safely. Runner on the go. In there for strike three. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Joe Adele. Man on second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Next one misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. That's to third. Zips it across, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim and towing the slab, Gavin Williams.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Chopped left side, and that's just foul. And it remains 2-2. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Mike Trout. Way outside, and it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. In the air, left field. Martinez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Moises Ballesteros, the next to hit for the Angels. That misses,
that's the ball.
And that's ball 3.
3-1.
And he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And now, Vaughn Grissom. Ballesteros leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
2-2.
Headed towards the corner. Adele on the run. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. Angels leave one. They're down 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. Next offering is down low.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one ripped. And foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Here's a 1-1. Slides, but it gets by him. Man at first with 1 gone. Petey Halpin digs in for the Guardians. And that misses.
That's the ball.
2 balls and a strike. That's inside. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Grounded to third. Could be 2. More for 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Guardians 1 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. A little
Strike
out
two.
front there as he swings through it.
1 and 2's the count.
Up the middle. Bazzana on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball
That's
right
foul.
side, and it goes just foul. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Adele makes the grab for the second out. Now the left fielder. 2 out, space is empty. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Angels held in check. Still behind by a count of 1. On to the third inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count 1-2.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Count is full.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
And now 2-1. In the air, left side, in and to his right, corrals it, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third, so in now for the Angels, number 23.
Number 23.
And that one
Ball.
missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next
Hey.
offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Adam Frazier. And it is 2-1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. that one is going to go. A monster shot to right, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit. Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Trout.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Angels draw even on this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That's a ball.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next one just misses. And the count is filled up.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Joe Adell now at the plate. And a 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball.
And that's outside.
You got a full count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Moises Ballesteros. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. 2 on, 1 out.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Ballesteros over at second. Low at first. 2 out of the inning. Line drive, could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Throw cut off, down to the plate. In there safely. And they lead by 2.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Now the third baseman. And it's second. That one outside.
No, that's out.
And that's ball 2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there. He scores. And they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for L.A., Adam Frazier. And that just misses. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive. Bazana tosses to first. Frazier retired. That is the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 4. Angels 4, and the Guardians 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 67.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
I say you work here so hard, but you will get your reward. Yeah. Keep focused, don't lose the way you turn.
Here's a 2-1.
That's a ball.
You know, these Guardians, as this game
3-1.
goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one misses.
That's ball
So a
4.
leadoff
Take your
walk.
base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. So in now for Cleveland, Patrick Bailey. Nobody out, runner at first.
Two and two.
In the dirt. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Number 68 getting ready to go. Watson getting loose as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here's the center fielder, Petey Halpin. Swing and a chopper out to short. In plenty of time to first. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting. Shortstop. Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Still only one out here in the inning. Almost got him. Liner, base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Inside.
2-2.
The count now 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 6. Ryan Watson comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. Two down, nobody on. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 3. And it's fouled away. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Zach Neto.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Mike Trout in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Everybody favors we can give you up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red time with you.
Outside low. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner at first with no outs here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two. Runner on the move. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2-2 now. Just
Count
misses
full.
with that one. The 3-2 is
That's ball
outside,
four.
and it's
Take your
ball
base.
4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Gavin Williams won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hunter Gaddis.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at first. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
Watch me. Let me work. I put in work. Now let me.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. In the air, right side. Adele on the run. Holds it in on the run. And that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Top six. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nathaniel Lowe. To the right side, boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So up next, Angel Martinez. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Right 2. 1 and 2.
Next pitch is downstairs. He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And up next for Cleveland, Patrick Bailey. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Angels 4. Well, we go bottom 6, and here is Josh Lowe. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Adele moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And next for the Angels, Christian Moore. That one off the mark.
Missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Colin Holderman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Herron, the lefty, warming up as well. Next pitch is outside. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can.
Runner on the go. Come out and miss. Throw, save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Moore, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt, runner holds, and it's a full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 2nd out. Here's the 3rd baseman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He powers that one out of here. And they take the lead. It's 6-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Adam Frazier. On the outside corner, and that is strike two. To the right side, Bazana slings to first, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 65. And now the center fielder, Petey Halpin. And a count 1-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Action in the Angels bullpen. Number 58 up and throwing. Number 72 warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's towards center. Trout settles under it. And there's one down. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Rescue. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Trout makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. That's off the inside corner. 3-1.
3-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground to the left. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. The Guardians go down in order. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Festa.
Now pitching for Cleveland. Number
Zach Neto digs in now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
now batting.
Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels.
Where it's at, we gotta hit it up. everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Martinez puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Up next for the Angels.
Two outs, base is empty. Moises Ballesteros, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way. Over to Lowe. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 58.
Now
So
pitching
digging
for the
in,
Angels,
Travis Bazzana.
Number 58.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ben Joyce, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Number 68 also throwing. Bounced up the middle. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fastball for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adell. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And a 1-2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians strand a couple. This one remains close. 6-5. Bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Adele going after it. Makes the catch, inning over.
I'm just a simple man. Oh yeah.
So they turn to their closer, Ben Joyce.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Patrick Bailey. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Cleveland, Petey Halpin. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him looking. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And now Brian Rocchio, base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So now the DH spot, Stephen Kwan.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.